it's Amy, and today in my kitchen we are making chewy chocolate chunk cookies. These are classic bakery style cookies loaded with chewy oats and giant chunks of chocolate. So I think you're gonna love this next level chocolate chip cookie. Let's get started. First up, you're gonna need a half a cup of salted butter. If you only have unsalted butter, that works fine too. You can add in about a half a teaspoon of kosher salt with the dry ingredients. And we're also going to add in a cup of dark brown sugar. And this has so much more molasses than regular brown sugar. It's going to really up that caramelized flavor. We've also got a quarter cup of granulated sugar, and we're going to mix this together. That looks great. We're going to add in 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. You can measure it if you like to, but you know my motto, measure with your heart. All right, we're gonna beat this up again until those eggs are blended. Next up, you've got 1.5 cups of flour, and I've got 3/4 cup of oats. And these are the old-fashioned oats, not quick oats, not steel cut oats. These are just old-fashioned oats. To this, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder and half a teaspoon of baking soda. Give our cookies a little bit of a rise. Okay, let's blend that in. And just as it comes together, we're going to add in our chocolate. So I've got 2 cups of chocolate chunks, and I'm going to add in about 1.5 cups of this. I want to save some to give it that bakery style look at the end. And I've also got 3/4 cup of mini chocolate chips. And these are going to go in, and I'm going to, again, save about 1/4 cup of these just for the end to give our little finishing touch. And now just mix until those are blended. Look at how good that looks. All right, I've got a cookie sheet, and I've put a piece of parchment paper onto it. And I'm going to take a 2 tablespoon metal cookie scoop and drop some nice sized clumps of cookie dough onto our cookie sheet. And now these are going to spread a little bit, so you want to make sure you give some room. We're going to press a couple of these on the top. These cookies are loaded with chocolate, so you can just add them in if you like, but I just love those little bits of chocolate at the end. And I'm also going to take a few minis, press those in. All right, these are going to go into your oven at 350 degrees for 11 to 13 minutes. I'll be right back with some fresh baked cookies. All right, fresh warm cookies out of the oven. One of the first things I do is I take a spoon and I tuck in any edges that might have gotten away from the cookie, but these look perfect. We're going to let them cool a minute, and then we'll move them to the cooling rack. All right, you guys, let's give these a try. Oh my goodness, look at all that melty chocolate inside. So good. Enjoy.